You know what? For our friends here at sa mga nanonood sa atin online, do not forget to use our official event hashtags. Hashtag Bad Genius The Series, hashtag Bad Genius Grand Media Conference, hashtag Bad Genius PH, hashtag Viva One, hashtag Studio Viva, hashtag Vita Ka Dito. Kaya naman, if ever you're gonna post it on Instagram, X, or whatever social media platform you guys have in your mind, please make use of all of those hashtags. Can we make this event trend? Kaya naman, you think so? Yes, yes? I love it. Alright, after making waves and breaking records all over the world, ladies and gentlemen, Bad Genius is here para ipamalas ang matinding aktingan ng ating young and talented stars. Now, who do you want to see here on stage today? I see Atasha over here. Team Atasha. Okay, come on guys. This is your time to flex all your stance and your idols. Jairus Aquino over there. Yep, Hyacinth Aliato. I love Hyacinth. Takbo Girls, Hygab. Takbo Girls, Titas of Hygab official, or dito din sila. What's that? Team Love, Team Live for Hygab. Thank you so much. Gabilicious official. Wow, there you go. Of course, the presence of our media friends are also appreciated. Maraming salamat po for being here with us today. Sino pa ba tayong i-flex dyan? Atasha Squad, is that right? Is also here, Team Atasha Official. Now, I know you guys are excited to see everybody here on stage. Yes? At alam ko matagal nyo inintay to. Yes. I love it. At kung akala nyo, napanood niyo na to, think again. Dahil for sure may bagong ipapakita ang ating pambato. Kaya naman, buckle up Viva Cafe because this ride, it's intense, it's twisted, and it's 100% thrilling. Our dear friends of Viva Cafe, this is Bad Genius The Series official trailer. Eyes on the screen. Ladies and gentlemen, kinaya niyo ba yung lahat? Ang intense! Wow! Every second talaga nakakapit tayo on our seats. Pero guys, did you love that? Ang ganda! Oh my gosh, I'm excited for this. Lalo ako na-excited sa trailer. I mean, napanood na natin yung unang trailer, but this time it's a different kind of excitement that I'm feeling right now. Trailer pa lang, but the pressure, the tension, ramdam na agad. Kaya excited na ako mag-July 17, guys. Ano ba? Baka pwede nang ilabas yung episode 1. Diba? Excited na kami lahat. But you know what? Kidding aside, nasa Grand Media Con pa lamang tayo. It's gonna be a long roller coaster ride para sa ating lahat. For now, makakasama natin muli ang utak at ang cast ng Genius adaptation na ito ng Viva One. Are you guys ready to see them today? Alright, they are so ready. Now, I'm gonna introduce the captain of the ship, the creative force steering this incredible story, a well-rounded director and writer known for his acclaimed works and blockbuster hits Malayari and Clarita. Isa rin siya sa mga nag-introduce ng thriller genre sa Viva One with his original series called Deadly Love. Ngayong 2025, he takes the lead in directing sa pinaka-niintay natin na adaptation ng Bad Genius The Series. Handa na siyang maghatid ng kapanabik-nabik na Pinoy version ng kwentong ito. Everyone, a warm welcome to Direk Derek Cabrito. There we go. Hi, Direk. That was a very killer trailer. Now, Direk, you want to say your highs and hellos to everybody na dito ngayon?
Hello. Magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat. And maraming po salamat sa pagpunta sa aming press conference, media call for Bad Genius.
There we go. Thanks so much. Direk, we'll hear from you later. Meanwhile, upo ko pa dyan, relax. It's gonna be a long road today. Kaya naman, what about we call the cast? Alright, I know you're all excited, I can feel it, and the moment that you guys have been waiting for has finally arrived because it's time to meet the faces behind the schemes, the minds behind the mind games, the brilliant cast of Bad Genius The Series. Can you guys hype me up today? Hype me up, hype me up! There we go. First up, you know what? She's the ultimate it girl. stylish, yep, social, and effortlessly charming. Pero do not be fooled, okay? Behind that dazzling smile of hers, ay isang taong alam eksakto kung paano makuha ang gusto niya. She's confident, yes. She's strategic, yes. And plays the game like a queen. Let's give it up for Hyacinth Caliado as Grace. There we go, Hyacinth Caliado. You look so amazing today. But you wanna greet everybody here bago tayo magsimula?
Hello everyone. Thank you guys for all being here. I'm so excited. I'm also a little nervous, but I feel so proud of everyone, and I'm so excited for you guys to, just be here with us. So thank you.
You're excited, I can feel it. Yeah, take a seat, Haya. Enjoy. Alright, there we go. Haya's in the house. Kaya naman, dagdagan pa natin yung cast. Because next up is a cool guy and always ready with a signature smile. Pero do not underestimate him, you guys, because he knows exactly how to play the game. Lahat kaya solusyonan ng pera. Sa game na ito, hindi lang siya player. He's a smooth operator. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Gab Lagman as Pat. There we go. Gab Lagman in the house. Gab, you wanna say your highs and hellos? Ang dami dito sumusuporta sa'yo. There we go, brother.
Hello. There you go. Hello, magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat. And maraming salamat sa pagbigay ng time nyo for today's event. And sana po mag-enjoy ka. Thank you.
There we go. Thank you so much, brother. Take a seat. Alright, tabihan mo na si Haya dyan. Alright, eto na. You know what? The next guy is someone who hates cheating. Super competitive at gusto niya laging tama ang ginagawa. Pero para sa kanyang dear nanay, handa niyang lunukin ang pride at gawin ang lahat in order to survive. Handa nang masukat ang kanyang prinsipyo. Here is Jairus Aquino bilang back! There we go, Jairus! Grabe, pogi as always, but you know what? They're waiting for you and they cannot wait to see you act on screen. But you want to say your highs and hellos to everybody first?
Hello po sa inyo lahat, sa press, thank you for coming, and sa mga supporters namin, maraming salamat sa support at pagmamahal. Thank you for coming.
Thank you so much, Jairus. Take a seat and enjoy the rest of the show. Wow, oh my gosh, malapit na tayo makompleto because the moment, yeah, I can see all your phones na lahat nakataas na. Yup, make some noise, more guys, more. This is the moment that you all have been waiting for. She is the brains behind the biggest moves, the mastermind, the strategist, the game changer. At sa larong ito, she doesn't just play to win. She rewrites the rules. In order to beat the system, she will cheat her way out. Please give a big round of applause for Atasha Mulak! Atasha, what is up? You look so beautiful as always. But Atasha, you want to greet everybody first before we proceed?
Yes, magandang hapon everyone. Thank you guys for being here today. I see a lot of familiar faces, and let's have fun.
Thank you so much, Natasha. Enjoy and just chill. This is gonna be a long ride for everybody, and I'm super excited to continue on with this because, you know what, Bad Genius, the series kasi, wouldn't be complete without its powerhouse cast. Sila ang mga karakter na magbibigay kulay at thrill sa buhay ng ating mga bida na sina Lynn, Bang, Pat, at Grace. So all eyes guys sa ating screen because we have a VDR just for you. Let's watch this. Come on guys, you're better than that. Make some noise. Wow! Powerhouse cast. Grabe. But you know what? At this point, to make this moment extra special, why not we go there? Because I think ito na yung time na pinaka-excited din tayong lahat din. Everybody's been waiting for this moment to arrive. Eto na. I'm sure you guys want to see the poster. Do you? Do you guys want to see the official poster for this? Alright. Okay. There we go. Cast and direct. Are you guys ready? I'm super excited, honestly. Kaya naman, everybody. Alright, in the count of 5, sabay-sabay nating makikita ang official poster ng Bad Genius the series. Alright, eto na ha. I want you guys to count with me in the count of 5. Yes, yes? Alright, here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Oh, wow! The official poster for Bad Genius the series is finally here. Of course, directed by Derek Abrido. Palakpak naman natin, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, ang angas, ang solid. Now, I'm sure maraming tumatakbo sa isip ng cast natin. And di ba, first time nyo din makita yan for sure. Pero, why not have a photo opportunity first? Ayan, picture-picture tayo with our official poster here. There we go. Oh, wow. This is something that's so exciting. I mean, I'm sure you guys are gonna watch it from episode 1 hanggang dulo at susuportahan nyo talaga kaming lahat. There we go. Maraming salamat. Thank you so much, guys. You can now go back to your seats and get comfortable. Ayan, to everybody, I just would love to spread the information that Viva One Viva Arcada, have you guys heard about it? The ultimate FanCon and Grand Concert is happening on August 15 at the Smart Araneta Coliseum, featuring ang mga paborito ninyong Viva One artists. Guys, palakpakan naman natin yun. I'm super excited. Malapit na yung ating new start ng ticket selling natin. Kaya guys, you know what to do, I'm sure. Diba? Naka-ready na lahat tayo? Hindi pa? Hindi pa ready lahat? Darating tayo dyan. Sana marinig yan at ma-manifest mo sa universe. Okay. So, I think it's best to proceed with a question and answer. Again, maraming salamat sa presence po ng ating media friends na nandito ngayon. And this is going to be the much-awaited Q&A session. Members of the press, this is your opportunity to ask the cast and direct about their experiences and insights into the series. For our present media friends, gentle reminder lamang po to please ask relevant questions only, of course. Strictly avoid sensitive and personal questions. Please remain respectful to the cast and creators. Only series-related questions will be entertained. Take note, 1 question for each media person. Alright, guys, are you ready to get to know them more? Yes! Alright, I am super... Grabe naman yun. Okay, let's proceed. For our first media person, may I come on from Abante, Sir Jun Lalin.
Yeah, good afternoon. Yeah, Atasha, congratulations. You gave up a lot for Bad Genius, di ba, the series. So, syempre hindi ka namin napapanood sa Itbulaga sa ngayon because of this. Pero, yun nga, Atasha, super yung pagtutok mo siya. Super kinakabahan ka rin ba? Kasi, syempre, we all know kung gaano ka-successful yung time na yung original neto, di ba? So, gaano ka-tense, gaano ka gaano ka na-tense, lalo na, syempre, your brother, ang bongga ng ang mutya ng section 3, di ba?
Syempre naman kinakabahan ako kasi first home project, tapos it was a big shift from coming from EB into now doing a serious project, but nonetheless, like I said before in the cast reveal, with a project like this was such a great opportunity and a great blessing that I would never ever take it for granted. And I can happily say now that we've been taping that we all gave our 100% and we hope that you guys enjoy it.
Ano yung pinaka-challenging na ginawa?
Sa totoo lang po lahat. everything was challenging, but I always believe in the saying that nothing good comes easy. So you always have to give it your best, give it your all, and obviously put in your heart into the work that you do.
Yan. Pero ito ang tatanong ko yung sa inyong apat, how's bilang director? Kasi he's really nice, di ba? Parang barkada, I'm sure, di ba? Ganon. He's always nice kanino naman nice siya. Pero once na rumurolyo na yung camera, kumusta siya? Or kumusta siya pag nasa set na kayo? Terror ba siya?
Ay, hindi po.
Actually, this would have been able to happen without the help of the Rex. So lahat ng scenes namin, with Direct, he would always guide us, he would give us ideas on how to attack the scene, what emotions are needed, and as a newbie actor, it gave me a lot of confidence and it made me really happy and made me enjoy it more, the whole process of taping. Love you, Direct.
I see.
Actually, before we went on stage, me and Derek had a moment together. I was like, sabi ko, we couldn't even finish our moment kasi sabi ko, later na lang, I might start crying. But I'm just super thankful kay Derek kasi he's really pushed me a lot. He's really challenged me and he pushes all of us to really put in our true authenticity into our characters and into each scene. So I'm super thankful to Direct. He's definitely helped me grow so much as an actress. I'll always be so thankful to you.
God.
For me, really grateful and thankful to work for a very, very talented director. And he wanted specific things, and he really pushed us to be the best version of being an actor, and I really appreciate that since the beginning. He told me that he wanted me something different na mabigay ko dito sa mga ibang shows ko, and I really appreciate that. And yung collaboration namin sa mga scenes, kung may gusto akong i-add, and he lets me. So, I'm just grateful to be working with him.
Jairus?
Derek is so brilliant, grabe. Yung hindi din na sa kanya, hindi din lalabas lahat ng best namin dito. And I'm just so happy and honored to work with him. Acting is learning pa rin talaga. Hindi humihinto. So, ang dami ko pa rin dito kay Direk. And what's really nice is talagang hinahayaan niya kaming gawin yung gusto namin. And pare-parehas kami ng version sa utak namin at kami nagko-collaborate. Kaya happy kasi parang wala kaming boundaries doing our stuff na we just let ourselves be. So yeah, very happy and honored. And sana maka-work ulit si Direk kasi sobrang galing talaga niya.
Ang bongga, puro-puri kayo. Wala man ang bad. Pero yan, ikaw Direk, ikaw ba hindi na-trauma dyan sa apat na yan?
To be honest, sobrang dali silang katrabaho. Of course, nandun na may mga time na kailangan maging seryoso ng set, may mga time na kailangan talaga silang i-push doon sa mga specific scenes. And one thing na sobrang grateful ako na sila yung napili for this casting para po sa Bad Genius. I mean, nakita ko kasi kung paano lahat ng nabago yung variations ng mga characters. Sabi ko nga always, lagi ko nga sinasabi na parang every piece or every series or every project that I do, it's always a collaboration between the director and the artist.
Yeah.
And one thing that is so important is that how much good or kung kahit anong ibigay na direction ng isang director, ang makikita pa rin sa camera at least sila pa rin yung huling-huli na magbibigay buhay dun sa character. And for this one, there are things na ginawa sila na hindi ko ini-expect. May mga eksena na, uy, hindi ako yan, sila na yan. I mean, nakikita ko yun. And from there, napaglalaroan ko.
Pero ang bongga, di ba? Kasi Jody, Piolo Pascual, tapos kayo, di ba? Nakaka-proud na madirect na isang Derek Cabrido. Yan, thank you. Hindi ako sumunod sa one question kasi ng last press con, ako lang sumunod sa one question. The rest after me, ang daming tanong. So, pinamihan ko. Yun na.
Maraming salamat, Sir June Lalin. Alright, there we go. Next up is from TV5 Digital. Let's call in Von Belinario.
Hi everyone, congratulations. Talagang we're looking forward to this adaptation. siguro yung first question ko ay for the cast, Gab, Hyacinth, Jairus, and Natasha. Sa tingin nyo, while doing the project, while filming the series, how will you equal or surpass the original Thai version? Being nalulocalize yung eksena at yung storya based din sa nangyayari dito sa ating bansa. Anyone can answer first. Back?
And then, paano ba? Kasi it's hard to say na paano may equal eh. Kasi at the end of the day, we did our very best. We did our own interpretation of the series. We did our own touch dun sa kada characters and own stories. Kasi this time, you know, we tackled family, you know, friends and other stuff pa about, you know, cheating and all about the series itself. So, ang hirap i-equalize, but I just know na parang may equalize or susubukan namin higitan kasi ginawa talaga namin yung best namin dito. Like, more than 100%. Si Gab lumabas sa comfort zone niya, Hai lumabas sa comfort zone niya. Si Tash binigay niya yung best niya na first time natin makikita yung Tash na ganito. And ako, iba rin yung ginawa namin yung direct dito. So, just being different from it, won't equal everything dun sa Thai, but we're just gonna do our best para ma-enjoy ng mga tao yung series na to.
Hi Gab, you wanna add to that?
This series po kasi yung Pegbo very edgy, you know, yung scenes, parang hindi naman po copy-paste syempre, pero syempre we want it to be different din as well, more of Filipino touch, more on family, ano ba yung pinagdadaanan ng isang tan. Syempre mayaman siya, di ba? Pero syempre deep inside, meron din siya pinagdadaanan sa loving family niya, which is his dad. And also, yung mga iba't ibang characters, we have some issues, especially sa pagkakaibigan. And yeah, me and Derek talked about it. We don't want to be like, okay, ito ang mabihin natin. We wanted to have a different version naman compared sa series sa movie. So, yun po.
Hyacinth?
And to add on to the Pinoy touch, you know, every culture deals with its own different issues, whether it's in terms of family or in school or in general as a society. So of course, we shed more light into the difference into our Philippine culture. But then of course, there are still some similarities being in both Asian cultures.
Of course, Lynn herself, Natasha.
Lahat naman nagsabi, pero adding on to what they all said, of course, we never, going into this project, we never had the mindset of how are we going to hit that mark as the other remakes. It was more of, let's just embrace the Pinoy culture of family, friendship, and how we go through struggles through our own morality choices. And I hope that that reflects here in Bad Genius. And also, I think more importantly, we all gave our 100%. We gave our best, and we hope that you guys enjoyed that.
Pahabol ko lang for Direk, ang daming bata at kabataan na nanonood ng Viva One. And of course, Bad Genius is exploring the cheating scheme. Diba? Sabi nga sa series, bad moves, great moves, genius moves, bad choices. Sa tingin nyo, paano nyo siniguro na hindi ma-encourage ng series yung makakuha ng idea ng pag-cheat ang mga bata at mga estudyante na nanonood at manonood ng Bad Genius?
Since nung sinimula naman na i-conceptualize yung material, one thing din na sinigurado namin is that hindi magkaroon ng wrong message yung buong series. And then, to be honest, marami kami binago kahit nung nag-shoot na kami. Kasi nagre-revise pa rin kami ng script just to be sure na tama yung messaging ng buong series. Just to give you dito na parang clue about it, na parang we always go back to the core of the series na parang ano yung moral lesson dito and why we should highlight this moral lesson na kapag natapos nilang panoorin yung serye is hindi nila iisipin na parang, uy, wait lang, kumbaga, hinahype namin yung pag-cheat, no? More on ang pinafocus namin doon sa series is that what is the moral lesson behind this? And then, what are the consequences of the actions of a person kapag ginawa nila to? And one thing that I like to or I would rather say na bagay na masaya ko about this is that Viva and the whole creatives, sila Lynn, sila JC, sila Derek Ronnie, we make sure na perfect yung script doon sa messaging namin na hindi kami magkakamali. Kasi nga, guys, parang ang hirap baka mamaya ma-take into consideration nila na parang, uy, wait lang, okay lang pala mag-sheet. Parang sinagurado ng Viva yun and ng buong creatives yung kumbaga na malino yung messaging namin dito na there are consequences for each action na gagawin natin.
Thank you guys. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, sir. There we have it. Let's proceed with Robert Regentina from Manila Bulletin.
Hello, good afternoon. One question, fun question lang ito, no? Hypothetical. Direk kasama ka rin dito, Okay, given the chance, given the opportunity, super rich, super attractive, or super genius, and why?
For me, super genius. Because I think if you're super rich, yung kailangan parang feel like wala kang pagdadaanan eh. At least yung super genius, you're gonna work hard for it, you know, like either business or whatever it is. And I don't know, it's just super cool to be genius, di ba? Yeah.
Ako siguro super genius. Ako siguro super genius din. Kasi baka makaisip ako ng genius ways para maging super rich. Diba? And baka maging super attractive ako kasi super genius ako. So yeah, baka super genius.
Ako naman po super genius because I think that is a great asset to have. And I think that can bring you to many places in life.
Super genius. Same with what Kuya said, like, you know, you could use that to become super rich as well. And then when it comes to attractiveness, I think that's the most important thing in life because that's something that can just go away in a second.
Direk, makaiba.
Oo, opposite nung kayo kay Jairus. Siguro super rich kasi genius na ako. It's a joke. And then, I mean, of course, gusto mo rin siya definitely maging genius ka, diba? Parang kung matalino ka ng tao, parang alam mo na kagad kung anong magagawin mong decision sa life mo eh.
Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you so much. Tatandaan namin yan direct. Thank you so much. Of course, next we have from Rider PH, Jojo Pananigan.
Hi, question ko kay Atasha. Atasha, paano mo sinanel ang inner amas mo? At saka, believe ka ba when people say, or anong thoughts mo when people say, ang Pilipino maabilidad? Does it come to you as something negative or something positive? Yung dalawang yun, please.
Leading up to this project, once I received the news that, okay, I'm going to be doing Bad Genius, we did a lot of workshop, especially with Direct, and a lot of meetings going back and forth. And I think I was able to channel my character because of everyone right beside me and also to the production. This was all just one big team effort. And the reason why I can say confidently that I was able to do it was really because of them.
Because it's far from who you really are.
Yes. It's very, very far kasi yung personality ko po is very bubbly, very happy-go-lucky, just ganun.
And yung second and last question ko, yung pag sinasabing ang Pilipino maabilidad, does it come to you as something negative or positive?
Pwede po ulitin yan sa...
Pag sinasabi nila ang Pilipino maabilidad, does it come to you as something as negative or positive? And why?
Positive, because I think we can do anything we put our mind to.
Thank you.
All good, thanks so much. Period, Natasha. Okay, now let's proceed with a TikTok content creator, Jayco TV, Jayco Manangan.
Hi guys, hi Direk. Congratulations, napakaganda ng trailer. Grabe. And I think question ko, sa mga cast, ano yung mga bonding moments nyo na nagpatatag sa relationship ninyo bilang co-actors dito sa series? Start with...
Madami, actually, just working together habang set. Actually, yun lang itself kasi nagpa-vibe kami lahat together. Everybody's humble, everybody's bubbly and jolly. So, doon pa lang naging close na talaga kami lahat sa isa't isa. And yung collaboration, siguro malaking bagay yun kapag nasa kayo sa trabaho ninyo pero nagbibigayan kayo sa trabaho, sa pag-arte, may factor din yun para maging matatag kayo na isang grupo na isang cast. And also, lumalabas din kami minsan. May mga bondings kami together, to make things better work, mas maging closer kami sa isa't isa. So usually yun, marami na rin kaming labas together. With direct actually, kaya sobrang gel talaga. So naging maganda talaga yung samahan ng isa't isa.
Yes, to add on to that as well, from the beginning since sa workshops until our last taping day, we've really just gelled together as a cast and we've all gotten along, even behind the scenes. During our lunch breaks, we all sit around together, eat together, get to know one another, and it's been a really, really, really good journey.
I forgot how to explain it. So, my mind is like processing right now. Paano ko explain? Like, during taping, we go through so many serious and heavy scenes. So of course, in a way that brings us together more because we have to be there more for each other. And let's say one of us has a heavy scene, everyone else will check in on each other, ask how we're doing and show a lot of support. And then yeah, we would go out every now and then and really just get to know each other.
Sorry, what was the question? I was in the restroom, sorry.
Yeah, ano yung mga bonding moments nyo na nagpatatag bilang co-actors dito sa series?
Bonding moments, I mean, nasabi na, after the shoot, we go out sometimes, not just us, the cast, but the whole production then. So, I really appreciate, being with them. Kasi, syempre, pag sa work, iba't-iba yung focus na kami sa work. Pero pag nasa labas, we share, kwentos, mga ganon. And then, the other cast too, sometimes we invite them to play basketball with us, with me and Jai, or sometimes we do TikTok together. So it's all about just being there for each other and being comfortable with each other because that's the most important thing.
Can I add? Small lang. To what Gab said, I was thinking about this kanina. I feel very lucky and grateful to know that the whole production, to be surrounded by a production who, they really show you and they tell you every day how much they want us to succeed. And they assure us all the time, and you can really see in the effort that they put into this whole project na they care so much and they care about us and they see all of our potential and how much more that we can grow.
My last question na lang. Siyempre, since si Atasha, this is her first ever lead series, ano yung first impression niyo sa kanya and last impression?
I met you at Bulaga. But it was only super quick, like we just said hi because you were really busy. But I guessed it at a game. Ano yung game? I can't remember the name. We just said hi, but Tasha was super sweet and smiley, and I really felt such a warm energy from her. And then until the end, same thing. She's so chill. She's so cool. Very genuine.
I think the first time I met her was sa workshop. I don't know if bagong isip ka na, so medyo quiet or medyo very shy. But my last impression, she's very energetic, bubbly, super nice. Siya yung energy ball namin sa dating eh. So, yeah.
First impression, kasi nakita din kami nun sa workshop, so agad din dun eh. So parang medyo testing waters, pero parang at first naramdaman ko naman talaga yung warmth na parang magiging magaan siya ka-work. And then last impression, tama yung sinabi ni Gab, she's energy mo sa taping. Like lahat kami, sobrang medyo mababagsak na yung energy na pero siya still tuloy-tuloy lang. And she brings a lot of energy sa taping, so mas nagiging magaan lalo yung trabaho. And she's humble and she's easy to work with.
Ako, malalaman kung harap kapag nandiyan na si Tash sa set. Yung tipo kapag dito, kahit hindi mo pa inahan, may spirit direct, tapos nagtatakbuhan sila, tapos pag hindi sila nagte-take, ang napapansin ko sa kanila, nagsasayaw sa TikTok. Or nagkukwentuhan sila, ha? Hindi ikaw. Ilang beses ko kayo nahuhuli eh. Ayun, tapos na at the same time, pero kapag ano naman talaga, kapag during the scene na or tag dito mag-take na, ayan, sobrang seryoso sila. Pero kapag during break, makulit, saka siya dynamite girl ng set. At literal, as in, parang ilang araw yata yung shoot namin na laging may dynamite na umiikot. Tapos doon, lahat kami kakain ng dynamite. Kahit na ng mga tao na sa dynamite. Kasi pag tinanong kanina galing kami Tash. Parang hilig niya magpakain ng dynamite sa set. Gano'n, sobrang kulit. Kasi makulit. Kasi kulit-kulit-kulit. Gano'n. Sobrang bubbly sa set. So kahit mabigat na napapagaan niya, saka alam na kagad pag tugtog ka na ng 7 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. pag nandiyan na si Tash, maingay na yung set ko. Boses mo kagad yung naririnig niya. Nandiyan na si Tash.
What can you say about it?
Thank you. Maraming salamat. Ayan, tama naman. Makulit talaga ako. Pero nonetheless, I was only makulit because you guys made me super, super comfortable to be myself. And I can't thank you guys enough for that. Thank you.
Congratulations, we're looking forward to the series.
Thank you so much. Dynamite girl. We'll take note. Next up is Miss Dolly Ann Carvajal.
Hi. My question is, if you could give hi to your mom and dad, if you could give your series a tagline, what would it be? Parang siguro something like, good at being bad, you know, or bad decisions make good stories, something like that. What tagline would you give it? Si Direk siguro muna. O yun na lang, good at being bad. Maganda yun.
Ako siguro personally, for my opinion, parang this is a series of ang hirap. Ang hirap. Wait, no? I mean,
Yun na lang, bad choices
Something
make
or like decide,
hashtag.
choose your hashtag.
Sorry, pinahirapan.
Choose your choose your actions wisely. Or
Good intentions, bad results.
oh,
Pwede.
okay na lang.
yun siguro.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Last week.
Thank you so much. And next we have from Random Republica, Miss Kate Adahar.
Hi, good afternoon. For Direk, kasi we know na siya nakapag-sitcom and nag-host and we know her as Bobby. Kumusta yung mga mabibigat na scenes? Paano yung naging approach siya sa pag-direct? Paano niya na
Si Tash kasi yung tipo ng when I put it, kapag yung mga eksena alam niyan seryoso, hindi mo naman makakausap. I do remember there are scenes na sa school na kailangan niyang umiyak at maging seryoso dun sa mga part na yun. And I do know lang na nasa isang sulok na rin siya, tahimik na siya. There was this once, there are several scenes also na silang dalawa ni Kuya na Romanic. And makikita niyo dun sa series na meron siyang ginawa doon sa buong conversation na hindi ko na-expect. And then at the same time, yun yung part ng alam ko lang marunong siya na aralin yung character niya. And then, ang maganda kasi is dito, alam ko lang na kapag mag-take na kami, or kapag dumarating siya, alam ko lang na well prepared. Lahat naman sila eh. Pero syempre nakikita mo yung kung paano nagpe-prepare yung bawat isa. And yung kay Tash, nakita ko kung paano niya i-prepare yung eksena. Kasi pag minsan nakikita ko yung script niya, hindi ko, uy, wala nang space. So alam ko lang na well-prepared siya dito sa buong series. Alam ko lang na inaral niya. To the point ka na minsan, di ba tinatanong mo na parang, I think, minimentor ko ni Papa ko, di ba? Sa ni Mama. Parang may ganun aspect eh. Hindi ko parang nag-workshop sila as a family or what. You know? Pero ngayon, alam ko na prepared siya.
Tama naman yung sinasabi ni Direk, pero coming into the set, of course, makulit naman ako during the breaks, pero when it's time to work, it's time to work. And because I was with Direk, my first time, syempre naman kinakabahan ako, pero Direk spoke to me and gave me advice from the first day of taping, and I was able to take that advice until the very end, which really, really helps. Thank you.
Alright, thank you so much. Next, we have from Cinehub, Mika Geronimo.
Hello, we really enjoyed that trailer, by the way. Sobrang angas nga, like everyone said. So, so my question is, for the cast, we've seen you all do a variety of genres, pero mostly, di ba, romance, comedy, drama. How does it feel na in this series, mas thriller naman yung atake nyo? How did you prepare for that sort of tone?
For me, I'm really grateful na binigyan ako ng Viva ng another opportunity na hindi lang rom-com yung another series, which is thriller. I've always wanted, like for being an actor, you've always wanted to do different roles, and I'm grateful na si Direk rin yung magdedirect nito kasi very talented, and he helped us a lot sa mga binigyan niya kami mga movies na panoorin or alam mo yun, na you're gonna be out of your comfort zone, and being an actor, you've always wanted to be doing different and not doing the same thing. So I'm just really grateful na iba yung nagawa namin for this series. Very edgy and very thriller, and yeah, hopefully magustuhan niyo.
Same thing with what Gab said, and definitely at first it felt like a jump, you know, because I mostly just did romance and comedy. There's a difference with that because there you have to think about things like comedic timing and you know, just little things like that. And here it's a lot more, as Direk said, it's more serious. So I really had to focus on that. And yeah, Direk helped a lot, giving like examples and on set.
Sa script reading pa lang, si Direk was able to discuss to us what our characters required for this project, and as we read the script and understood the story, si Direk naman was able to tell us what role our character played in that scene and how it all ties up together in the very end. And this is all because of lahat ng research na ginawa mo and all the preparation, Direk, that you've done for us.
Nag-research din sila. I mean, kapag nakita niyo yung mga notes nila, I mean, coming from someone as a director tayo dito, kung paano nila prepare yung sarili nila sa character nila. Nakita ko yun eh. I mean, for example, si Jairus. Jairus is the type of actor na minsan kahit nasa labas ko nag-iyosi ako, break yan, lalapit yan natin ko. Pwede ba atakin ko yan ng ganito kasi ganito na yung kinuha ko dun eh. Tapos hindi ba ganito yung character ko, so dapat ganito yung gawin ko. Okay lang ba kung ganyan? Alam mo yung may sarili silang dala, may input. For example, si Haya. Haya is the type of na actress na dito soft-spoken kasi. Pero dito sobrang ano niya, yung tipong game siya. Pero remember, dito, maliban pa dun sa workshop ng Lulu, kung gano'n siya kaseryoso dun sa, for this material, nagpa-workshop ka ng one-on-one, right? I mean, may sarili siyang acting workshop just to give focus doon sa character niya. Kasi sabi ko nga ng kay Hayat, this role, the character of Grace is different from sa kanilang lahat. Parang siya yung naka-flow doon sa buong series eh. Yun. So parang, and Haya understand that, and ang nakita kong effort niya talaga doon is iba. Of course, hindi naman sobrang jolly lang ang set, di ba? May mga times na talagang sobrang seryoso kami, sobrang stress ni yung set. Pero, ang nagustuhan ko sa kanilang apat is that even though how difficult the scene or kung yung kailangan namin magawa at matapos, I mean, nakikita ko yung effort talaga nila na they were giving their 100% and more than that para lang masigurado na maganda yung kalalabasan ng material.
Yeah, siguro in terms of drama, hindi naman ito yung heavy, sobrang heavy din naman kasi nung drama namin dito. Pero yung team na may pagka-thriller, it's kind of my first time, and siguro it's really good lang na maramdaman ulit yung sense of responsibility of doing this series. Siguro it's one of the factor para talaga maging well prepared ako, maging well prepared kami. Yung feeling that sense of responsibility, may kanya-kanya kaming characters na dapat i-tackle. So, gaya na sabi nila, inaral lang namin yung character. You know, we did our own assignments and in-embody lang talaga namin na hindi kami pupunta ng set na si Jairo, si Gab, si Tash, or si Haya. Pupunta kami ng set, once tumayo kami doon, si Bang. And what we think is, maraming taong manonood, supporters, media, and even proud people of other, networks and all, papanoorin nila eh. So, isang factor siguro yun, kaya prepared talaga kami na pumunta rin. Yun yung mindset namin. 100%, more than 100% kung kaya namin, ibibigay talaga namin. So,
by the sounds of it, parang very good students kayo on set. So we're very excited to see that. So, thank you.
Alright, maraming salamat po. Next, we have from Kapatid Insider, Carl Jun.
Ay, lang ko baka di makita. So, ayun, question for the whole gang. Ano po, what should the audience expect from the adaptation? Mas magiging intense ba siya compared sa original?
Would it be more intense than the original? I would say the original was intense. We definitely, I don't want to compare, it's more of just like, we tackle the intensity in a different way.
siguro in terms of intensity, hindi na siya maglalaro dun sa adaptation itself na yung cheating, lahat ng schemes. Yung intent mo, magdadagdag dun sa intensity is yung kanya-kanyang family stories ng bawat isa. Drama ni Pat with his father, with Haya sa father niya, also with Tash sa family niya, and sa amin din, sa amin ni Miss Irma. Doon din yung intensity manggagaling eh. Kasi we added a touch of family, which is, I think, hindi din masyadong natakaw dun sa Thai series eh. So, yung intensity, hindi lang siya manggagaling dun sa buong cheating itself. The intensity will also come from the family drama, the family problems na mapapanood niyo. Sobrang mabibigat din talaga yung eksena na nangyari, na ginawa namin for that. So, so mahalo-halo. May intensity tayo sa cheating ski, but also at the same time, yung intensity in terms of the family drama. Nandun din yun. Yun yung maganda rin.
And to add on that, syempre meron a touch of Derek and Derek Vigo shot. Syempre yung mga shots nila kakaiba, coming from Malyari, di ba? One of my favorites, Clarita. So may pagka dark side rin yung Bad Genius.
Yes, I think that this project has its own kind of intensity, just like the other adaptations.
Ako, yes, iba yung intensity nito. I mean, I'm so proud for this material kasi we were able to add things na alam ko wala dun sa original. Kumbaga, from creative pa lang, from the development of the material, na sinusulat pa lang yung script, we make sure na kapag pinanood na ng audience, ng viewers, is that masasabi nila at maganda siya. And it's a different flavor from the original series. I mean, maraming eksena na abangan na alam mo lang, eksena to ni Pat, eksena to ni Bang, ito eksena to ni Grace, ito kay Lay. I mean, makikita mo na nag-stand out yun, lalo na kapag pinag-uusapan niya yung backstory ng bawat character.
Seated malala. Muli, congratulations sa inyong series and looking forward to watch.
Thank you so much. All right, let's proceed with Stars Photog, Alan Sancon.
Hello, good afternoon everyone. Congratulations. I'm a big fan ng movies. Kaya excited ako mapanood itong series ng Viva One. My question is a hypothetical question to all. Kasi lahat naman tayo naging estudyante, di ba? Naging bata. Is there any chance na nag-cheat din kayo? And then how you overcome it? I don't know if you wanna answer it or not, or be honest, di ba? Parang ganun. Or kung meron man, na-overcome mo ba yung cheating na yun? Sama si Derek.
Si Derek muna.
Ako!
Elementary K, high school, yes. Naalala ko nung may time pa ng high school na parang lumabas yung teacher namin. It's a periodical exam. Tapos parang buong class yata yung nag-cheat na. Oo. Kasi pasahan ng answer sheet. Hindi po pumasa mo, gano'n. Kasi kaya natuto kami magkabisado ng A, B, C, D, D, gano'n. Kung paano pwedeng abbreviate yung answer. Kasi you have to memorize 10 letters, 10 answers kagad. So, yes, naranasan ko naman yung mag-cheat. Hindi ako proud doon. Of course, hindi naman siya. Pero, I've learned my lesson kung bakit siya, dapat hindi siya ginagawa. Yun yung bagay na maganda doon. Pero, I think parang it's part of a student life na nag-cheat. Parang nag-cheat pa kayo, guys. Yun, diba?
Ako naman po, looking back, parang wala. Kasi growing up, I was a very nerdy kid who's very strict sa school ko, very tedious sa studies at sa after-school activities. So, wala naman.
Ito yung question na hindi lang sa school even dun sa luwa, little things na bupit, parang ganun, or may mga bagay na sukle, parang ganun. Not just on the school, parang ganun. Para may idea rin.
Kung hindi naman sa school, siguro po sa games, mahilig din ako mag-video games. So, noon I would Google the cheat codes, kung paano. Pero hanggang doon.
Ako same. Dati sa PSP, nung bata pa ako, uso dati yung GTA sa PSP, di ba? So may mga cheat codes. Yun lang naman. Kasi if sa school naman, parang you try na find shortcut ways, pero not to the point na you do cheating from it. Parang minsan hindi mo nababasahin yung buong lesson. Hanapin mo na yung mismong sagot di ba? Pero hindi mo siya syempre gagamitin sa actual exam. Pero you find shortcut ways na parang so mapabilis lang yung pag-aaral mo. Pero yun, in other ways siguro yung sa PSP nga sa games.
I think we already answered this last story. Pero looking back, I think I did when I was in elementary. Pero when I moved to the US, in middle school and high school, ako na yung nagpapakopya. Kasi that's how I made friends nung una. Because I was like in the parang nerdy group. I really like math. And then, yeah, I think, normal naman for being a student. Like, if you wanted to make friends back then, and then, kahit yung mga homework lang. Pero sa test, no.
Yeah, I guess sometimes, yeah, like same with video games. Sometimes, okay, I make effort, okay? I will make an effort, I will try as much as I can. When it comes to like an hour or hours later and I just cannot figure it out, sometimes I'll look it up online. I can do walkthrough, I play the walkthrough sa YouTube.
Thank you. Nasa na kay Direk, follow up ko lang po. Direk, kasi yung movie is parang just 1 hour and less than 2 hours, di ba? And this is series. Kumbaga, paano nyo po pinahaba yung story at paano nyo naipasok yung mga Filipino tradition dito para mas maging interesting sa mga Filipino viewers?
Malaking factor kasi diba sa atin as a viewers is that tayo pag nanood is that mas gusto natin makilala yung character, yung backstory niya, the family, the people behind the character, diba? Kumbaga, mga tao na kapaligid kay Lynn, kay Pat. So, we made sure nung ginawa namin itong series, nung inumpisahan pa lang na talagang inaral namin na dito na mapakita lahat ng side nila na parang, kaya pala ganun yung character ni Lynn kasi may ganitong aspect or yung character ni Pat, bakit siya ganito kapursige. Of course, we know that sa movie na it's because na para matulungan yung parents. Pero what's the story behind that? Bakit niya pinupush yung sarili niya? Ano bang issue yung meron or pinagdadaanan ng problema ng tao doon sa pamilya? And yun yung maganda doon na parang mas na-explore namin na kumpara kasi syempre kapag pelikula we only have 2 hours or more than an hour para ipakita lahat. Ito, we were given the time na parang ma-explore lahat ng lahat ng aspeto ng buhay ng bawat characters. And doon namin na-enjoy yung mga Filipino cultures and traditions and at the same time na yung personality nila makita. Kaya for me, buong yung series maganda siya in a way kasi nakilala namin ng staff, kumbaga ng artista ng buong makikilala ninyo as a viewers yung bawat character and what makes Bad Genius, what makes good decisions or good moves nila na naging ganito yung epekto.
Thank you, Direk. Congratulations. Looking forward to that series.
Thank you so much. Alright, next we have Sir Erwin Agawa. Anong ganap?
Hello! Congrats, nice trailer and ganda ng music, OST. Yun ba yung OST, Direk? Yun ba?
Yes po.
Ang ganda po, okay. So, to Tash, of course, we all know that your dad is one of the best actors in the industry. So, any acting tips from him? And na-mention earlier ni Direk na wino-workshop ka, di ba? So, paano yun? How was it?
Usually what I would do is when I'm confused with the scene or mostly, especially sa Tagalog ko, I would ask him how he would attack it or how he would envision this scene and we would collab together where he made sure that I was still able to experience it myself. So he wasn't trying to control me in terms of ganito, dapat ganito. It was more of guidance just to make sure that dapat you have fun and you learn along the way. That was always it.
Thank you. And to the other cast, kay Gab, kay Haya, and kay Jai, you're doing 2 shows sa Viva One. So any adjustments? Halos sabay, di ba? Or nag-overlap ba?
Nag-overlap?
Hindi naman.
Nag-overlap from may mga times kasi hindi naman masyado marami yung tapings namin sa AOTV. Pero, I mean, medyo mahirap yung adjust. Hindi man sobrang hirap, pero nandun talaga yung parang pagpunta mo sa set sa kabila, parang, ay, teka, hindi pala seryoso, hindi pala sobrang ganito ka-intense si Sean. So, may konting little bit of adjustment, pero, you know, it's the challenge eh. Yun yung challenge, yun yung masaya dun eh. Na pupunta ka sa isang trabaho mo, ito yung ginagawa mo, sa kabila isa. So, yun yung challenge, but you just have to handle it really well kasi baka malito ka na, magulungan ka na sa end of the day. Pero, ako, yun yung gusto ko talaga na pupunta ka sa isang trabaho mo, ito yung ginagawa mo kasi ito. Kasi na-challenge ka lalo mentally.
Gab and Haya.
Yeah, like what Jai said, it was being back really made me go out of my comfort zone. Kasi ibang-iba siya kay Sebi, like really 180 degree. Sebi, syempre, hindi yun Englishero, Tagalog lagi. Ito si Pat came from a mayaman na family. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. That's part of being an actor. I always wanted to learn more about being an actor and thankfully na nag-guide kami na direct and yung mga prod.
Thank you. And Haya? Any adjustments, if any?
For me, I've been able to just fully focus on my character in this show because so far I haven't had any taping days.
Thank you guys. Best of luck sa series.
Thank you so much, Sir Erwin. Alright, last but not the least, we have from Abante the Night and Marites University, Rose Garcia.
Good afternoon. Question ko sa cast. Doon sa role ninyo, sa character niyo sa Bad Genius, somehow ba may nakikita kayo sa totoong buhay niyo na in a way relatable or you see yourself na ay ganito rin? And what's that?
Feeling ko po na-relate ko sa character ko dahil sa observation skills niya and she's always thinking every single time of the day, throughout the day, tapos strategic planner siya din. So, guys, my high school experiences, I was very observant, very strategical thinking in terms of working smart and still working hard.
In my own way, I feel like the way that I can relate to my character is how much she cares about her loved ones and her friends, and how much she cares about making them comfortable.
Siguro si Bang kasi may paninindigan talaga siya eh. And kapag nandun na siya sa part na pinag-uusapan niya si pag-aaral, sobrang seryoso na siya. Ginagawa niya talaga yung best niya. And sobrang parang family-oriented, sobrang family person si Bang. So siguro doon ako nakaka-relate kasi kapag nasa trabaho na kami, seryoso na rin, nandun na rin kami sa punto na parang okay, focus muna tayo sa trabaho. And Also sa family, syempre, I always see to it na meron akong oras sa family ko and I always put my family as a priority first. Same as that. So,
Okay. Ikaw.
For me, siguro yung his path always wanted what he really wants. So hindi siya mapakali kung hindi niya makuha. So he has this eager na he always want to try everything para makuha yung gusto niya. So yeah, I think it kind of relate to that.
Okay. Okay, another question. For Atasha. Atasha kasi like sa Itbulaga, parang pinapakita mo doon yung jolly side mo, somehow parang pwede ka ay pwede maging komedyante tong si Atasha. Pero dito naman sa Bad Genius, I think it's, although it's still a youth-oriented, pero more serious yung atake. So, would you say na eventually, mas gusto mo makilala bilang seryosong actress or paano?
Para sa akin po, I think I want to try all types of acting. I want to continue to develop my craft, and I'm enjoying the process of being an actor, and I'm having so much fun throughout this whole experience. Learning so much. So, in terms of roles na masyadong serious or light, of course, I'm super game to do it. Basta I give my 100%. Yet, yung role ko, sinabi ko yan dati. Hanggang ngayon, I will always give my 100% best.
Okay, thank you. Last question naman na, so pahirit na lang. Siyempre, we all know na, sa inyo lahat po ito, siyempre, we all know na yung Mutyanan Section A ay talaga namang naging phenomenal. Diba? May pressure ba sa inyong lahat to top it or mapantayan man lang?
Wala naman pong pressure kasi this show is also different from Mutya and vice versa. But the things, both shows are both from Viva, pero all of the actors, even sa Mutya, even dito po sa Bad Genius, even sa Uni series, we always give our best. And we have no comparison or no expectation of what the result would be. Basta yung expectation is that we always bring our best the day of work, day of taping, and whatever it may be.
yeah, siguro same with Dash, no? Parang we're working under one roof. At the end of the day, we will all work as a team. Parang may AMSE, may Unificada, may Bad Genius. At the end of the day, ang goal lang naman namin, mapasaya yung mga viewers natin. Ang goal natin, mapalakas ang Vivo One para sa lahat din. Sa mga tao sa likod ng camera, sa ad from people natin. And syempre sa amin, para hindi rin kami tuloy-tuloy lang yung mga series na ginagawa namin, diba? So at the end of the day, magkakampi kami dito. And it's really hard to compare each other kasi magkakaiba talaga yung atake ng bawat isa eh. We're on the mature, edgy side. Univercada is mature but yet bubbly, alam niyo, I mean not bubbly pero mas magaan kesa sa amin. And yung AMSE is more on the lighter side naman of university series. So everything is different, everything has their own genre and own attack. Diba? Pero at the end of the day, we're all working as a team. Basta masaya kami na malakas yung Viva One, masaya kami lahat, masaya lahat ng tao. Diba?
Thank you, Giles. Gab and Hayatin. Ang last na si Direk.
Actually, same with Jai. Like what he said, same thing lang po kami sa Viva One. And of course, pressure is always gonna be there. It's a big show, and Viva trusted us with this show, so it's all about like overcoming the pressure, being comfortable with each other, and sana po at mabigay namin yung mapapasaya po namin kayo. Pero at the end of the day, we're happy because we gave her 100% best sa show na to. And actually, we're really happy na successful po yung mga ginagawa ng Viva One kasi that means more project po yun.
Yes, the beautiful thing is that every show is about something. It has something different. It offers something new, something different, something unique. And it's fun because, you know, it makes everyone happy. And if someone's feeling Thriller, they'll watch Thriller. If they want to feel like happy, sad, they can, you know, go into other shows. Every show has a different story and has a different message.
Direk.
Parang baliktad yata po yung sa akin. Parang, yes, of course, for me, may pressure din. I mean, may pressure in a way that, because this is an adaptation eh. I mean, ilang beses na nilabas, marami ng variations yung buong material. So parang, how can we make it something new and then something na panonoorin? Kasi alam na naman ng tao what's the story of Bad Genius. From the movie to the series, everybody knows what will happen, di ba? So paano natin ito babaguhin? I mean, I'm pretty sure yung pressure hindi lang sa akin. I mean, the whole staff, kumbaga lahat, from the production design, the costume design. I mean, we even study all the color palettes na dapat namin gamitin, all the colors and all the materials para masabi namin, okay, iba to, iba yung lalabas dito. Even the lighting, the DOP, and then kumbaga the whole the line producers, I mean the creatives, nandun yung pressure to meet na what are the expectations. Kasi malaki siyang material eh. I mean, lahat ng tao na panonood nito, it's either napanood yung movie or the series, or may certain expectations that you have to meet. So parang, paano natin tatapatan yun? What can we do? What can we offer you? Anong bago dito? Ano yung nabigay ng ibang series na hindi nila naibigay, then maybe we could concentrate on that. So, lahat ng factors na yun we consider. So, kung sa pressure, I mean, it's a good thing na may pressure sa amin. I mean, for me, ako personally na may pressure sa akin kasi kung hindi ka na-pressure doon sa isang material, baka nagiging lax ka na sa pagtrabaho. So, yun.
Direct, ano ba, may binago din kayo sa kwento. Were you given the right to somehow change?
Yes, marami kaming, di man siguro binago. We keep the core, kumbaga yung core na doon. Pero in terms of how we're going to discuss the story, marami kaming binago. We keep, of course, nandun kumbaga yung school life nila, nandun kung paano nag-intensify. Pero in terms of intensity, we make sure na dito, napagod sila. No, hindi. I mean, talaga makikita mo dun sa mga material na papalapit ang finale ng series. This is no longer a school cheating. Gano'n na yung buong series. At some point, hindi ko pwedeng sabihin basta may mangyayari doon sa buong serye na magiging siya yung full crew na lahat ng iikot na. Hindi na kami estudyante. We are, diba, gagampan na nila yung life and nagito yung roles out the school and how the cheating become sobrang laki at kung paano ma-affectan yung personal life nila.
Thank you. Actually, base sa trailer, congratulations na sa ito.
Alright, there we have it. Maraming salamat po. But can I just say, Jairus Aquino for President. Grabe yung conviction na kanina, brother. Talagang we are all moved that Viva won President. Thank you so much. Again, that wraps up our question and answer portion. Pakpakan naman natin lahat ng mga nagtanong. At yung mga sagot ng ating cast and of course, director. Maraming salamat. I guess it's time to, freeze this iconic moment in time.